Welcome to Coming Out of the Dark podcast, a podcast like none other, where women are empowered, encouraged, and uplifted to be the best version of themselves. Get ready to come from darkness into light with a passion to fulfill purpose. Here is your host, Miss Lady O.
Hello. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coming Out of the Dark. I'm your host, Lady O. If you're tuning in for the first time, I want to share that this platform is in celebration of the life and memory of my beautiful sister, Glennis Marie Boyce. I would also like to share that I'm not a doctor or a therapist, but I am a certified coach whose life's purpose is to encourage, empower, and uplift. Okay, so try it again. We're often told this in various scenarios in our life. Try it again. This is said to athletes, in the gym by a trainer, when we're learning something new, or when we feel defeated in an area and want to give up. I heard these words several days ago during a moment of rest. Try it again. I questioned the meaning behind these words. I searched my heart to determine the meaning for me. God, are you guiding me in a direction that I may have overlooked? I've concluded it's what we need to do when we experience failure, regret, defeat, or disappointment in an area in our lives. You see, many years ago, I was at a point in my life where I did not feel fulfilled. I had everything I thought I wanted and needed, such as luxuries of a nice car, a career in human resources, attending a mega church, dating, friends, traveling, partying, and financial stability. However, I still felt so empty. The emptiness was overwhelming. I can recall this day so clearly. Where I came home from work, I opened the door to my apartment, and all I can do was fall to my knees, and I cried out to God. And in return, I was given my purpose. I knew from that moment, sobbing on the floor in my living room, my life had greater meaning. I can recall wiping away the tears, walking over to my computer and began to type. I created my first newsletter entitled Women of Divine Excellence. The mission was the same, to encourage, empower, and uplift women. My sister Glennis partnered with me on this journey, and she became my editor. She proofed every article and sealed it with her blessing before it went out to the masses. My soul was alive and thriving in what I like to call a new life. This was early 2000s, and life was indeed great. After several years, somewhere along the way, I lost focus due to life challenges and stopped writing. I thought the purpose that was given to me years ago was no longer. But to my surprise, there was a rebirth, and here I am today. That's what comes to mind when I hear the words, try it again. I never lost my purpose. It was when I decided to accept who I am in God and began the journey again that I'm experiencing a rebirth of His purpose for my life. If I may ask, what do you think of when you hear try it again? Does your mind go to a moment in time where you stop believing, hoping, and achieving? For some, that moment is believing in happiness again. You defined happiness in someone or something, but tragedy happened to alter your belief in it. To you, I want to say, try it again. Open your heart to feel, to grieve and accept the broken pieces of your past. Happiness is waiting for you, and all it needs is your yes. We've all experienced relationships, some successful and some not as successful. We can recall great memories while at the same time there are memories that leave us doubled over with heartache. It is the pain or the stain of the hurt that has sealed our hearts. We've put barriers up so that others can't penetrate. So fearful of the hurt. The hurt is so crippling. When we close our eyes, we see a replay of our experiences and declare to never put ourselves in that situation again. However, in doing this, we lock the door to feeling, exploring, and experiencing the new. Relationships are indeed challenging, and no one wants to feel the pain, the hurt, or the rejection. However, we also have to keep in mind that relationships are here to help us grow and learn more about ourselves. If I can just, share with you, I was telling a friend, I don't think I desire to get married again. My experience while having good moments, it's the hardship of the relationship that made me say that statement to her. I realized my thought process was not healthy. I do desire a relationship. I first need to go through a process of self-care, self-love, discovery of my past actions, understand the decisions made, and redefine and correct my actions and thoughts. Now, with this understanding, this newfound understanding of the things that I need to do, I can tell you that I can say, I want whatever God has for me, even if that is marriage. So I am willing to try it again. The same is true for mental and physical health. We all can agree that exercising and taking time for self-care is important. However, we seldom do the things we know we should do. We will gravitate to what makes us feel comfortable instead of what will bring us stability and or prosperity. You see, I like exercising, but I don't love it more than I like relaxing on my Chase lounge, watching my favorite program, and eating my favorite snack. I battle the thought of exercising daily. There's a lot of self-talk that goes on. It is so much to get me to the gym. When I'm there and I have taken the first step to begin my workout routine, I then surrender to the process. It's not easy, nor will I pretend that it is. However, I know if I don't condition myself to a life of exercise and self-care, I will not be able to sustain the demands of my life's purpose. So when I miss a day, which it does happen, sometimes it happens due to a hectic schedule, I then turn to myself inwardly. I forgive myself for missing the day, and I simply say, try it again. Tomorrow is another day. Try it again. Try it again is a phrase to give you a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and many more chances to get it right. Try it again means you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle with not having something you desire in your life. Try it again allows you to extend grace to yourself and others around you. People mess up. They do. And they will disappoint you. However, there is an opportunity to try it again with wisdom and understanding. You can breathe when you hear, try it again. You can be prepared when you hear, try it again. You're optimistic when you hear, try it again. Try it again in business. It didn't work out the way you thought it would. You threw in the towel thinking it would never happen for you. Perhaps you need to go back to the drawing board, meditate on steps previously taken, and include God on your plans going forward. Try it again with love and relationships. Love and forgive yourself. Yeah. Love and forgive yourself. Take time to learn where you made decisions that did not benefit you. You see, we teach people how to treat us. If the value we have for ourselves is not at the level we want someone to treat us, then we have to do some work. Love is such a beautiful thing, and we all should experience it. But you must love and respect yourself. In all relationships, be an example of the love you want to receive. Try it again in healing. Healing is a process. Each day we wake up attempting to move forward in healing of the hurt, judgments, loss, and tragedy in our lives. Some days are just better than others. There are days where the pain of disrespect, abuse, neglect, and the absence of a person, desires, and dreams overtakes us. I learned through therapy not to ignore my feelings, acknowledge the pain, express it in my journal, and honor myself by asking, now what? How do you want to move forward? I now can tell you, I'm so thankful for the words, try it again. This was an awesome lesson in knowing all is not lost. I will love again, have a successful business, be a blessing to my family, to my friends, and the lives I hope to touch. I am so interested in hearing from you how this message may have touched you. Feel free to comment on social media, letting me know your thoughts, how this has impacted you, what has come to your mind. I want you to remember that Lady O is on the journey with you. And I want to thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to take this opportunity right here to share and to try it again.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please subscribe to this podcast and like, share, and follow on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, be well, be safe, and be kind to yourself.